What's going on, guys, in the works? And yes, today is going to be one of those videos where some people get upset because, heaven forbid, we're going to be talking about my opinion today. And we're looking at the AN-94, and a lot of you guys wanted to see me do the AN-94 on the underused weapons. And you know, that could be true. It is an underused weapons, but a lot of you guys don't know is I've already done an underused weapons on the AN-94. So check that out if you haven't seen it after you watch this video to get a perspective on why I think it's a little bit underused. But we're going to be talking about today, rather, why I like this, it is my favorite assault rifle, and what I consider, at least loosely, I consider this one of the best assault rifles in the game. I won't go out on a limb and say it's the best because it does have its limitations. You know, a lot of people look at this weapon, they're like, okay, it's a 2-burst kill, it sucks in close quarters, and really, I don't think that's true. I think a lot of people underestimate just how deadly this can be in close quarters, because if you do get both bursts, or you get one burst onto a person's head within its effective range, I think its effective range is like, what, 8 meters? That's a 1-burst kill if you hit the head. And both bullets are really going to go in the exact same spot. I mean, it's not exactly the same spot like it used to be. If you don't recall, before the patch, the AN-94 with heavy barrel, both bullets hit in the exact same spot. Now it's very, very close. I mean, it's not exact like it used to be, but with Battlefield 3's hitboxes, if you hit them in the head, you know, most likely you are going to get both bullets on the head. I mean, in very rare situations, you won't. I have noticed from time to time at longer ranges, I think that I got a headshot on the first shot when really I didn't. I got one in the head and like one in the neck. So that's one thing to keep in mind. You can get one-shot kills up close. So a lot of people don't realize that because it's 25 damage per bullet. Multiply that by 2, you get 50. Multiply that by 2 again, and you get 100. So it is very effective. It is, in my opinion, the best long range. It's the best medium range. It's really, really good. I don't think any weapon besides maybe the Scar L competes with it at longer ranges. I think that it is one of the best. I know a lot of people like the G3A3 at long range. Not a huge fan of that, guys. I mean, even though it does sustain, you know, it keeps its damage much longer at longer ranges because it shoots that 7.62 round. I feel like it just doesn't really have the recoil patterns to make it as effective as the AN-94 at long range. I think this is definitely the best counter sniper assault rifle in the game because, you know, if you hit them in the head as they're poking their little scope over the wall, you're going to get a 2-burst. I mean, you get 2 and 3 bursts at long ranges pretty consistently with this weapon, and that's really why I enjoy using it. It's one of my favorite in the game, and that's why I've always tried to master it when I use it. You know, I know the potential is there. I knew that the AN-94 had the potential to be the best weapon in the game, and you know, you talk to a lot of players that swear by this, you'll look at their scores and you're like, wow, you know, maybe they're on to something. Maybe they really know what they're talking about. I mean, if you've tried it out in the past, if you're not a fan of burst weapons, you're not going to like the AN-94 because the first mistake a lot of people make is they get the AN-94 and they switch it to fully auto because they think that fully auto is the way to go. They think it's going to help their game when in reality, it's not the way to go with this weapon. It only shoots 600 rounds per minute. You can shoot 1,200 rounds per minute on burst fire. Now, let me point something out. It says 1,200, but basically it's just taking 600 by 2. Because it takes its base auto fire and it multiplies it by 2 because it's shooting 2 bullets per second, you know, or whatever you say. So there's no way you can tap the trigger fast enough to ever get to 1,200 RPMs. But the potential is there. So basically, as fast as you can spam the trigger, this thing's going to shoot. So that's one of the good things about it. So if you tried the AN-94 out in the past and you didn't like it, give it a second chance. Sit down, take your time with it, time your shots, and you will realize the potential of this weapon and just how versatile it can be once you learn to master it. But I've got a mastery tag on both console and PC, so I can tell you it's effective on both platforms. So try it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this short little look at it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.